we are gonna unbox the Petsmart brand aquarium starter kit. That's not glass. Like, I do not like this at all. Regular price is $100. Absolutely do not pay that. What is going on, Unconventional fam? Today, we are taking a big step backwards. So I've been busting my on getting this 150-gallon aquarium set up. I'm at the point now where we're like ready for water. You're actually gonna see that in a video. I've been filming 3 videos at once. This is something I have not done in an extremely long time. Today, we are gonna unbox and review the Petsmart brand aquarium starter kits, right? I know those of you who know me are probably like, why in the mother did he buy a 10-gallon half moon? Well, look guys, sometimes I just gotta take a step back and not buy things for myself. I actually bought this for my son. Don't worry, we're gonna set it up together. But I wanted to do a review because this thing right here retails for $100, right? A 10-gallon aquarium. Now I got it on Black Friday for half off, $50 from PetSmart. I still normally wouldn't have even spent that on something like this, but my son really liked it. I'm like, you know what? Let's upgrade your 5-gallon tank in your room. So let's do it. Is this thing worth the money? I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. I've been fish keeping for a very long time. I've had all different types of aquariums, and I'm gonna give you my honest to God review right in front of you. Let's do it. So guys, we're gonna break into this box, unbox this thing, but everything is a freaking gigantic mess in here. Look, we got pumps and stuff everywhere as we are rebuilding this entire fish room. If you have not seen the last couple videos, we are converting my garage into a fish room. So we got this 150-gallon tank, guys, that you see. We got some serious cleaning to do on the back side of the glass. That's exactly why I have the light on, so I can see what I couldn't see with the lights off. You have a video coming on the setup of this thing. It was a freaking nightmare. You also have a video on a brand new fish that's in this tank right now that's gonna end up in the Predator cichlid display. Excuse all the BS behind me, but let's break into this brand new 10-gallon half moon from TopFin. All right, so let's bust into this thing. So, nice dull Longhorn. You see that? Longhorn steakhouse knife right there is what we're gonna be assisted by. Technical difficulties, guys. As you can see here, guys, the half moon style is pretty freaking cool. I mean, I like it. Yes, it's gonna limit what you can keep, but let's be real, it's a 10-gallon aquarium. That in itself already limits what you can keep. But it's pretty cool, and like I said, my son thought it was like the coolest thing in the world. And when he reacts to something like that, it's like, okay, let me not buy what I was gonna buy, which is gonna be another tank for the fish room, and get this for him. So we're gonna get this crap out. You have some instructions. It's not really instructions, but keep that, because if you have any leaks or any problems with your aquarium that was a manufacturer defect, those instructions and stuff that come with it are gonna tell you how to take care of that. So if it's your first time buying an aquarium, definitely check that out. So we got instructions. There's a little diagram with how to set up the stand and stuff like that. That'll come with the kit. So the first thing here that's wrapped up is the lid. It's got a built-in LED light bar. As you can see right here, it does all white or all blue, which you're probably not gonna really be able to grow any plants, maybe some low light plants with something like this. But it's got a lid. It actually doesn't look that bad for a plastic lid in my opinion. So I'm decently impressed there. Got a little feeding lid, and what's cool about this feeding lid is it opens and closes. A lot of aquarium kits you buy, it's just a hole. That's actually pretty cool. So your light's mounted in there. I'm sure there's a way that could come out if need be. Okay, everything, goodness, everything's glued down to the bottom. I mean, I guess that's kind of cool, so stuff's not like shifting out. You get a net, cool, we'll just throw that in a pile of nets. So you get a net. Now I'm guessing by the size of this box here that this is probably going to be our filter. Now it comes with a hang on the back, TopFin brand. Now, I am no stranger to TopFin brand products, guys. In my fish room back in North Carolina when we were there, I ran my fish room on a commercial air pump as well as 2 TopFin Air 8000s, the biggest air pump TopFin makes. And those 2 things still run hard, and they're quieter than my commercial air pump, obviously. But so essentially what I'm trying to say here is just because it's Petsmart brand doesn't mean it's not good. So here's a little strainer for our filter intake, and then some 3M cushioning. That actually might be for where the back of the filter sits on the glass, which is actually pretty clever. Here's the hang on the back. This is the TopFin, I'm reading this right off the box, guys, PF10 Silent Stream Powder Filter. Pretty cool. It actually has an indicator light. It's kind of like the, it's that new AQUARIUM hang on the back that a lot of people are using now, whatever that is. But it's got an LED light indicator that supposedly tells you when you need to change your filter. It's got removable cartridges with carbon in it, whatever. I'm not a big carbon fan. And then I guess this is supposed to be where you grow beneficial bacteria. So I guess in the future, we'll probably be modifying this thing a little bit. But overall, that's pretty cool. I mean, it's like any other hang on the back filter, you know, cheap plastic. You can actually adjust the flow up here. There's a flow knob, there's that light. So that's pretty cool. There's a slot on the back of the tank where it can sit. Let's see what's in this little box here. That is our power cord for our light. And then this freaking, there we go. Final box. Is that bottom made out? Ooh. Okay, I found something I do not like about this aquarium. Like, I do not like this at all. So I'm gonna get to what that is here in just a second. Let's open up this last box, which I'm assuming is the heater. Yes, it is. This is another TopFin brand heater. Oh, and we even got a nice little thermometer. So this is a TopFin 50 watt heater that it comes with. That's pretty nice. Got the little rubber grommets on it so it doesn't, you know, sit up and bang up against the glass. So, you know, that would sit in here somewhere. I'm probably gonna put it buried over here in the corner so it's a little less intrusive. Maybe build up escape around it so you don't see it. Obviously, in typical unconventional style, we're gonna throw a black painted background like we do on most of our tanks on this thing. So guys, this right here, what we just went through is basically the kit. It's the whole kit. You get a heater, you get a filter, you get a net, you get a lid with lights. You pretty much have everything you need to get this aquarium started, minus obviously the water. Honestly, if I didn't notice the one thing that I did notice that we're gonna talk about here in a second, I would say this is even worth the $54 or whatever I paid for it on a Black Friday deal. But I really don't like the bottom of this aquarium. And you're probably like freaking super confused right now. Why don't I like the bottom of this aquarium? So the whole aquarium's glass, right guys? This front curved panel's glass, the back is glass. And for a second, I knew this base was plastic, but I thought the bottom was glass. That's not glass. That's straight plastic, and it's thin plastic. Like, I can push it and move it with really not a lot of force on the bottom of my fingers. So if you were gonna use some heavy scaping stones, like, that makes me a little bit nervous. Well, I mean, what you guys gotta realize is a gallon of water is what, like 8.6 pounds. So let's round up. A 10-gallon aquarium fully filled with just water is 100 pounds in itself. That's 100 pounds on the bottom of this, and I'm not putting 100 pounds of pressure at all. Probably not even 20 pounds of pressure, and this thing's bowing in the bottom. I really don't like that. Like, I really, really don't like that. You know, I generally only have bigger tanks, like stuff above, 55 gallons. So, it does make me a little bit nervous, but we're not, now that I know that, we're not going to stack it up. But be aware that if you're thinking you want to get this aquarium. If I would have known that prior to buying it, that the bottom was complete plastic, I would not have spent $55 on this aquarium, or 54, however much I spent, 50 something. That's the biggest downfall. Other than that, the aquarium looks built pretty well. You know, you have typical, like the glass on this corner over here is not flush. It's actually bowed out a little bit at the top. It sticks out a little bit. Not a huge problem, but you know, some people like perfection. Yeah, guys, I'm really not digging that bottom at all. So guys, that is the TopFin 10-gallon half moon aquarium kit that you will get from Petsmart. Regular price is $100. In my opinion, absolutely do not pay that $100. I think $100 is ridiculous to ask for an aquarium that's not even solid glass. Like, this thing is sold as an aquarium, but the whole bottom of it's plastic. Like you could crack that pretty easily if you got a little bit out of hand with scaping stones and stuff like that. You really could, honestly. Like, think about it. You really could crack that thing. I'm thinking I'm not the first one that's opened this thing and been like, what the heck is going on, you know? All in all, the money doesn't matter because I know my son's gonna love it. Is it worth the Black Friday deal at $54.99? Absolutely freaking not. That's my opinion though, guys. What's your guys' thoughts on that? I say absolutely not worth the $55. I think at a max, this should be a $30, maybe $40 aquarium bundle. It's 10 gallons, it's a small tank. For you guys that shop at Petco, I do it too. You can get tanks $1 per gallon. You can get a 10-gallon tank for $10. And you know, buy other generic brand equipment or go on Amazon and get everything running for less money than we paid for this whole kit. So yeah, I'm disappointed with just that piece, guys. Really just that bottom piece, and I didn't see it till the very end. That's the only thing I'm really disappointed with. Had that been glass, I would have said, yeah, maybe worth 50, but I don't know, guys. The greatest thing though with the review is only time will tell. So I'm going to take you guys with me when I set this tank up for my son. That's obviously going to be after we get the 150 finished, filled, water tested, and running, after we introduce the new fish, after I show you guys Mr. Beast for the first time in a long time, the 9-pound pet tilapia. So if you guys like predator fish, monster fish, ponds, big tanks, crazy stuff like that, consider subscribing to the channel. That's what I'm about here. And this is just one of those oddball videos that I was like, hey, this would be a fun little change of pace. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, let me know, and I'll see you on the next one.